All right, here we go. La Roca versus La Roca. And Lloyd La Roca, our team is in the white, and the other La Roca team is in the red. Here we go. La Roca Lloyd with kickoff. Over to Watts.
Yep.
You gotta turn it down. All right. Red up the field. La Roca controls. Oh, good defense there. Red's on the move. And we get a boot back up. Claire goes after it at mid. Almost. Got in the way. Supervisor Ellie scoops it up. So when I say red, I'm talking the other La Roca team, and La Roca will be our team. Rory up to Watts. Watts over to Clara. Haley up the side. A little bit of a trip there. It's all right. They're battling there in the corner. Sorry about the wind. The wind is really moving the camera around, so it's going to be real jittery. It's Eliana to the center. Nice shot there and out of bounds. A little bit far to the far wide. That was Sophie. Red keeper goes to the side, up the wing, up to the center. Red controls. And good defense there by Skylar. Stopped that play, broke it up. A little bit off the head of Eliana. That'll be red ball. Ref's moving him back just a bit. Red with the throw in. Nice throw. And out of bounds though. Looks like the wind probably caught that. Supervisor Ellie. Ellie over to Taylor. Taylor looks up the field to Rory. Rory's all alone. She's got space. She's taking it. Big boot up. Go Clara. Clara's on it. Little bobble off of Mac's feet. They go back. Eliana steps to the ball. Goes back to Skylar. Skylar boots the ball up. Clara just a little late to the ball. Mac with it off her body. Watts chases her down. Here comes Mac. Pressure in the ball. Taylor puts it back up. Right back to red. Skylar bounced off her feet. Eliana chasing it down. Ref calls that La Roca ball. White ball out of bounds. Eliana with the throw in. Bounces off of Mac. Some footwork going on there by Red and out of bounds. And that is red ball. Big throw in there. Skylar's going to get to that. Clara doesn't quite get there in time. Mac putting pressure. Haley cuts it over to the center, right to Red. Red pops the ball out to midfield. Mac makes a turn, heads to the goal. And right to the keeper. Good move. Pass was just a little off. Keeper with a big boot. Of course, she's got the wind working in her favor. Supervisor Ellie will scoop it up. Our team was tying their shoe, not quite ready. Haley's going to pressure it up the side. Will's going to roll out of bounds. Red with throw-in. Over to the side to Rory. Rory will chase it down, boot it up, and to Watts. Watts will protect, save that, and it rolls out of bounds. Red with the throw. Watts comes up with it. Watts is on the move. Watts is on the move. She's going up to the side. Here she goes. Yes, and LaRocca with the follow. Haley with the follow. Nice job.
Way to go, girls!
We had two players right on that. Clara was one step behind. Haley was one step ahead, and she got right to it. Good job, Haley. Nice cut, Watts. Well, I just learned that Daryl's slacking. So, Daryl, if you're watching, sorry, you're slacking on your job.
He's running practice for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're listening, you should be doing practice. It's all right. All right, we got Red on the move. Rory putting pressure. Rory's chasing her down. Apply pressure. Good pressure. Good pressure.
Good pressure, Rory.
Skylar breaks that play up. Spencer swoops in. Knocks it up to Watts. Watts on the move. Here goes Watts again. Clara needs to get there. Cuts it over. Well, we didn't come out of that with a goal, but things looked good. Not sure what the call was. Might have been offsides. Not sure.
How would it be outside?
Well, I know, but maybe there's a push. Had to be a penalty or something. Don't quite know. Back to Ellie. Ellie will take a tap, shoot it up the middle. Sophie gets her foot on it. It gets deflected. Here comes Skylar. Back to Taylor. Up to Clara. Clara goes over to Spencer. Spencer's taking it. Popping it up. To Mac. It pops over. Back over to the center. Where are we? We're not there. Nice talking. Claire's on the move. Oh, she lost it. Gonna be a red ball out of bounds. Ball's out on the Roca, red ball. Out of bounds. That'll be Ellie. We'll have a keeper or a goal kick. Sorry, that is a corner, actually. Corner for red. This is in the danger area. We need to get the ball cleared. Someone needs to challenge her. Good. Sophie's on it. A good little move and a shot and over. Up and over the goal.
Great job, Avery!
You think what?
Okay, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Sometimes like down to the end of our shoot!
Watts recovers it. Over to Mac, lets it go. Gotta get her feet on those. Back to Skylar, back to Mac. Taylor's gonna pop that up. Good job. That's a handball right there. Spencer steps, almost recovers it. Red pushes it down.
Guys, let's go! Let's go!
Rory chases it down. Makes a turn.
Come on, ref.
We got to not stab at the ball.
Keep the pressure up, Red. Keep the pressure.
Red recovers it. Up to the wing. This is dangerous and out of bounds. That is the Roca ball.
That's like every other day. So maybe that one. Yeah.
To the wing to Skylar. Skylar over to Eliana.
I mean, you just out this every day. Yeah, totally.
Eliana makes a turn. Oh, and out of bounds. That'll be your red ball. Bounces off of us. Red ball again. Big throw in, catches the wind. Oh, dangerous, dangerous. Ellie right on it. Good job, Ellie. That girl was unmarked as she slipped through the center. It's all right. We escaped that. Good boot. Good reflection off of Clara. Rory's going to pop it back up to the middle. Little bit. Wind kind of catches that ball. Haley's up on the corner. She's going to make a cut. Here it comes. Red with the throw in. Eliana pops it up. Mac knocks it down with her body. Goes back to Skylar. Skylar's getting it all the way back to the keeper. Back up to Skylar. Got to be careful in this area. Watts recovers over to Rory. Rory battles. Sophie's going to pop that up. Clara's going to get that. Oh, good idea over to Watts. Just didn't quite happen. Taylor runs it down.
Nice ball.
Back to the keeper. Ooh, this is dangerous. Skylar's going to get that good. Skylar gets hold of it. Back over to Smack. That's going to be white ball. Had a good combo there, just a little bit short on Claire's pass back to Haley. I know, but I have it on you.
Better or not. Is that what you were meaning?
So we got an offsides call there. It was a good idea.
Good job, White. Keep it up.
Red gets the ball at the side. Got pressure from Kate. Kate's playing with a broken arm. You can see it taped up there. Got bubble wrap and some tape. She was at a track meet, fell at the finish line, snapped that arm. We got broken bones going on everywhere. Hopefully no more. Broken knees, broken bones. And Ellie's going to pop that up. She's going to catch the wind and float back towards the goal. And this isn't dangerous. And
Good job, Avery!
all right, red up the center. Taylor's going to pop that up. Claire's going to get it over to Watts.
Good job, Clara. Go fast. Get the other line.
Here goes Watts.
Come on.
Ooh, Haley almost got in there. Close. Good through ball. Eliana's going to chase that down first.
Great ball, Rip.
Red with the ball in center. Mac touches it. Or not, actually, it was Sophie. It's like, that was Haley, I think. Haley was on the ground for just a minute. I think she just fell.
Chase it down, chase it down, chase it down. Yeah, Haley was down. She's up now.
Red with the big kick down the field. Out of bounds. Ball goes over to the keeper. Ellie will push it over to the wing. Taylor will bring that up to Watts. Watts will make that awesome turn she does.
Good job, Watts.
And she's going to blow by her. Yep, here we go. And almost. All right, here we go, LaRocca with the corner. Mac will take that. We got a wind should bring it back a bit.
Oh!
Spence was flying through the air. Eliana with a little pop, but it's just going to die in the wind. That ball just literally died right in the wind. So we're going to have a sub. Looks like Haley's going out, Clara's going out. Eliana. We got Chloe in. And the wing forward, we got Anna as striker. And I don't know where the other one is. Anyway, Skylar, nice defense, bring the ball back up. And a big boot to the side, a little too much. Chloe's gonna, that ball's out of bounds. I'm not sure what's, there we go. Little push in the back there. And this is getting a little, offsides. Offsides on red. Yep. The ball is always going to be out on LaRocca. LaRocca is going to always score in this game and get every throw in. Red and white. Now, Daryl, if you'd been listening, I've been calling our team LaRocca and the other team red, but I can do red-white. Red with a good move, and Taylor got in the way. Good defense. Skylar with a pop up the outside. Anna's going to recover that at center field. And going back, and over to Sophie. Red controls in the center of the field. Back over to the center. Here comes Chloe to try to retrieve that. Kate's challenging on the wing. Good pressure by Kate. Watts is on it. Oh. Sophie's going to pop that back up. Good on for Sophie. The ball's spending way too much time down here.
Yes.
And a wide shot. We got lucky on that one. Skylar on the move up the wing.
Yes.
Ellie gets her hands on it, pushes it right out of the goal. Good job, Ellie. couple subs at the mid. Peyton going in and Briley. Briley going at striker, push Anna down into the mid position. I don't know which number that is, but we'll just say mid. If I could get Ryan to do this, or if Daryl was here, they would know that. Watts is on the move up the wing. Watts is going to go right. Oh, it's bodied up. And a little bit too hard of a pass. Good idea to the wing, we just a little bit hard. All right, the goalie is going to bring that right up the center of the field. It's going to go to Taylor. Taylor, oh, just had a little bit of an air ball there. Kate's going to get that, recover over to Skylar. Skylar's. The girl makes a turn. Watts is going to get there first. Good breakup by Briley. Sophie gets it up the field. Red with a foot on it. Anna's going to chase that down. Go back to Kate. Right, Kate does a nice little move to the side. We need to be moving. Abby with the foot on it. Kate steps to it. Good job, Kate. Oh, offsides. Offsides. He just hasn't seen the flag yet. There, he sees it. Supervisor Ellie is going to come up the field. Oh, going to hand that over to Skylar. That offsides happened way further back than where the goalie needs to be. Skylar with the kick. Briley on the attack, and nope, it goes right by us. Skylar's there. Looks like we lose the ball there and out of bounds. Good job, Skylar, to break up the play. I'm asking my assistant for some water, but she's telling me no. Actually, she gave me a drink of water. And the ball is booted out by White. For your viewers at home, if you just start rocking your head back and forth, you might be able to see a stable image. That camera is really moving. And we've got... looks like offsides again. On red. Good boot up the field by Abby. Out on White. Taylor pops it up. Briley on it. And out again. Anna pops it up to Briley. Briley's on the move. Crosses that, and almost. keeper big kick. Up in the wind. Carries forever. Peyton is running the girl down. Ellie will get to that ball. Supervisor Ellie with the drop kick here. And a little low, that's alright. She's probably trying to keep it out of the wind. Red controls, goes to the center of the field. Moving the ball around well.
Come on, Bry. Keep the pressure. Let's go, Chloe. Keep the pressure. Good job.
That ball's going to go to the keeper as a goal kick. Looks like we have just about 3 minutes left. Oh, red, and looks like that's white ball. Yep, she has a broken arm, not very good at throwing the ball in. And it goes to Watts. Over to the center of the field. Sophie is on it, over to Peyton. Peyton back to Skylar. Back over to Peyton. Peyton pops that up, and Watts is on the run.
Come on, Watts. Win that right there.
Job, Watts.
Good pressure, Bry.
Taylor. Looks like we're calling a penalty on Roca White. Sorry for clearing my throat in the mic. Good pop up the field by Skylar. The Roca ball, white ball. So we got Abby with the throw. Good throw. And we will do that again. Move down the field 20 yards. Throw again. Abby with the throw. Over to Anna. They battle for the ball. And red ball. If there's anyone willing to drive to Salt Lake, Jessa wants you to go to the grocery store and bring her a snack. She thinks I'm not funny.
You're not allowed to say Jessa.
Alright, Peyton with the ball. Peyton's getting pushed. And a little pushing on her own.
FYI, I have snacks in the back.
Apparently having a broken leg gives you a big appetite. 2 granola bars. Are you serious? I'm kidding. Alright, back to the game. We got red in the center of the field here. Taylor chasing her down. And they will roll out of bounds the Roca ball. Should be the end of the first half. Any second.
Yeah, you went that far.
Can't
Get out
need a
of it.
puppy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Right. a good cross. And Ellie will get to it, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, we have Roca White, which is Jeremy Lloyd's team. Our team 1, and La Roca Danzy 0. It's been a good game so far. We've had lots of opportunities to score. We just haven't capitalized on those. But opportunities are great because then the goals will come. So let's hope for a better second half. And give you a minute to get a drink and go to the bathroom. I'm over here commentating.
Hey, oh, that's so cool.
I just have a wireless mic, so.
No, it's cool. Hey, I'll hear you.
Yeah, I'm really not trying to be annoying, but
No, okay, no.
try to talk quiet.
Okay.
Right, beginning of the second half, we have Roca White with the throw in. Looks like Rory's back there.
Dad, this is going away.
Rory with another big throw in. Down to Watts. Watts is going to battle for it. She comes up with it, makes a good turn. And she's going to pop that over to Mac. Mac back up. Red recovers. Rory gets the ball and out of bounds. Oh, that's Red. Gets the throw and out on Rory. Wow. Natalie came back with a handful of snacks. She met the vending machine.
I went to the grocery store for Jason.
Oh, yeah. That's where our dog. Are those chips for me?
Yeah, but you have to share.
Red over to the corner. Taylor putting pressure. Spence is going to come up with the ball. She's going to pop that up the field, over up to Watts. Gets deflected by Red. Mac is hot on the trail. Skylar can't talk. Steps. And this is dangerous. And Taylor with great defense. Girl took one extra dribble. That's all we needed. Taylor knocked that out of bounds. Red with a great header, just a little bit too high. Goes over the top, lands in the top of the goal on the outside.
You're not getting more.
Ellie will take that kick over to the wing to Taylor. Taylor's going to pop that up. Out of bounds. Red throw. Big shot there over the top. Especially when it catches that wind just lifts that ball right up in the air. Skylar's going to take the goalie kick here. Red with a big kick. Ellie scoops it out. Ellie with the drop kick. Haley with the ball. Haley making a turn. Calls for a cut. And that'll be our corner. I like that off the red. We get the corner here. Mac will take the corner. Clara's going to drop down in. Everybody else staying up high. Floated over everyone's head and straight out of bounds. Keeper ball. Ball back to Ellie. Ellie's going to pop that up. Up to Haley. Haley will control. Back to Eliana. Nice through and through. Haley's chasing it down. Out of bounds. Looks like that will be red ball. Actually white. White ball. Couldn't see over there because of the fence. You at home have a better view than I do in the corner here. Red throw. Eliana battles. Spencer's going to challenge that. Eliana's going to come up with it. And out of bounds. Red ball. Not to be confused with Red Bull. Red throw. Rory battles. Gonna chase her down and get her foot on it. Oh, she keeps it in. She keeps it in. Here comes Watts. Watts drops. Good coverage from Watts. And out of bounds. That'll be keeper ball.
No, he's turning 30.
Watches on the move. Watches on the move. Going down to the wing. Oh! Oh! Off the top bar from Clara. She recovered.
Good job,
Kicked
Clara.
it. All right, we got Eliana with the ball and out of bounds. White ball.
Here, she said just.
Ball up to Haley. Haley was going to save that.
Good job, Clara.
Whoa! Yeah, thank you. Just out of the box. Just out of the box. There's a penalty. Mac got thrown over. Looks like just 6 inches outside of the box. So we're going to get a kick here. Sorry, I had chips in my mouth, and so I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store.
Natalie went to the vending machine store. All right, looks like the ref's going to move the girls back. They have to be, I don't know, 12 feet, whatever, 15 feet, whatever the number is, back from the kicker. Mac's going to take this. Let's hope we get either right in or deflection and then in. Like, see what happens here. Just up and over the goal. Just a bit outside. Well, actually above, but for all you movie baseball people, that's an 80s movie. Nice ball from Clara. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Oh, we got caught watching. Sometimes I'm brutally honest, but yeah, we were kind of just watching the ball as the goalie deflected it straight back out, but nobody was there. Looks like it's going to be a corner for White, La Roca. Mac will take this. We spent a lot of time down here in the last 5 minutes or so. We should be able to get a goal. Let's hope. Nice kick from Mac. Watts flew in, just didn't quite make it happen. Red's on the move, going down the side. Rory challenges. Good defense.
So is your next one up?
Haley's on the move. She got a lot of space. Claire's watching her line. Oh, Mac's going to recover.
Yeah, 3 of our sons live on the north side.
Here goes Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, right?
Keeps it a little bit long.
Lehigh, one in Pleasant Grove.
Okay.
Haley will get the ball.
3 of her sons.
Over Clara battles for it.
My 30
Mac
20 and the 20.
over to Sophie, back to Mac.
They're all up that way.
Over to Watt, up to Clara,
And then
over to
our
Watts.
neighbors are selling her house, and they're thinking of moving out past, like, what is it, Coastal? Seagull?
Pops it to the side of the goal. Goalie ball.
Seagull Mountain. Needs to reopen that.
Eliana with the pop.
Yeah, she used to work at that.
Mac pops it over to Haley. Haley will recover in the corner. And that's going to be Roca corner. Roca White. Mac lines up, gets a nice spot on the grass. She will take the corner. Here it comes. Nice. Nobody there. All right, goalie over to the wing. They're going to push it over to the side. Nope, they're going to pop that up. It's going to go. Well, the wind's going to keep that ball in. Off red, white ball. Good job, Claire. Keep it up. Ball to Haley. Haley's going to cut towards the center. Up to Clara. In front just a little bit. Oh. Actually, they're going to call a penalty. Penalty happened before the offsides. Haley got knocked over as she kicked the ball. Roca's going to line Roca White. White's going to line up. They got to make sure they're not in the offsides position. Mac's going to take this. Roca's going to go all the way down to the goal, which we like, because then we can be there. Up and over. Rory is battling the girl on the wing. Spencer breaks it up. Back over to Rory. Over to Watts. Watts is going to run the ball down. Watts is on it, and that'll be a corner. Nope, that's a goalie. It went off Watts. That'll be a keeper ball. It's like the wind has died down a bit. The camera's not shaking as much. Haley with a good turn from the ball. A little bit of an errant pass. Good idea, just goalie with the big boot. Spencer gets to it. Sophie will control that. Over to Rory. Rory pop. Oh, they're gonna call a penalty. Skylar with a little move. Taylor with the kick up to Clara. Clara over to Watts. Red and white battling here and out of bounds. Red ball. Haley up the side. She's got space. She's got lots of space. She's going to take that space. And here she goes. Roca white with the head goes out of bounds. Got red with the ball. Taylor's going to get called with the penalty there. The Roca ball. Roca red ball. Ellie with the scoop up there. Good little pop to midfield. Red gets to it. That'll be out on red. White ball.
Almost hit your camera.
Anna calls for it. Haley's going to take that. Sophie with the steal. Taylor with the pop up. Clara's on her horse. Oh, that's a handball too. Skylar's foot touched it. Taylor will go back to our goalie. Pop it up to Watts. Controls. Over to Skylar. Eliana with the boot. Taylor up to Clara. Clara with the Eliana with the boot up the sideline. Skylar's going to pop that up the center. Clara's getting on it. Oh. Red's got the ball up on the wing. Here comes a pass up the center. And a good little foot knocks the ball up, goes to Clara.
Stay on it, Clara. Good job.
Clara's keeping with it. Nice pass up to Anna. Anna over to Spencer. Spencer up to, the goalie. A little bit too hard. That's okay. Good idea. Little arm in the gut there, but no call. Anna's going to battle, or Sophie. Sophie's battling that. Watch is up on the... And a little bit too wide. Red ball. Keeper will take it. Ellie with a great step. Over to Anna. Over to Spencer. Spencer pushes the ball. A little bit wide again. Keeper with the goalie kick. She's going to go to the other side of the field this time. Anna with the good defense there, breaking up the play. Skylar with the ball. Pops it up. Kate's going to turn on that ball. Oh, she's pushed to the ground. Eliana. Anna up to Watts. And they're going to get Watts for a penalty right here. Great save by Ellie. It'll be the red corner. Red to deliver a corner. It's dangerous. Good header out of there.
Come on, girls, get it out of there.
Ellie with the grab. Clara with a good and score. Roca White with a score. Haley with a good little pop there. Eliana with the trying to save it and out of bounds. Red throw. Kate with the body. Nice feet there by Anna. Anna over to Kate. Kate up to Watts. Watts will make a turn. Pop that ball up. Haley's on a run. Goalie's keeper's going to get to that. Great idea, just a little too hard. Clara's going to recover that. It's going to be over to Anna. Anna's going to try to connect with Watts. Doesn't happen. It looked like a handball to me, but I'm not sure who it was on. Ellie with a diving save. Good job, Ellie. Bobbled it a bit and got right back on the ball.
And Ellie saves the day again.
Up to Haley. Haley's going to let that go. Haley's going to recover that. Looking for a through ball.
Come on, Clara!
Over to Watts. Oh. Ball's going to roll to the edge. Red's going to get it. Kate's pushing up for defense. Going to pressure the ball to the center of the field. Skylar gets there first. Pops that up to Clara. Clara's going to make a turn.
Good job, Clara!
Clara's going to make a... Nice cut, nice turn. Just didn't connect with any. Kate's going to control. There we go. And to the goalie. Our girls need to get back. Eliana's going to fight for this. Eliana bodies up, lets the ball go out of bounds. Got some subs. Spencer, Haley, Clara, Eliana. Looks like we got 4 in, 4 out. All right, so I'm handing the mic over to Jessie. Do not believe anything she tells you if it's about me.
Tell us what's going on.
Someone threw it in.
White, just say white.
Someone threw it.
White threw it in.
White started it again.
White threw it in again.
Red ball.
Red ball.
Red throws it in.
Red throws it in.
Abby's fighting for it.
Red on the attack.
Red on the attack.
Abby breaks up the play. Abby breaks up the
Abby breaks up the play. I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be a white throw. My dad's telling me what to say.
That's what you're thinking of something wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm totally thinking about this. White throws it in.
Penalty on red.
Penalty on red. They go
Push in the back.
push what?
They pushed in the back.
They pushed in the back.
Abby's going to take the kick.
Abby's going to take the kick.
Penalty on red.
Penalty on red.
Skylar saved, broke up the play and got knocked over.
They knocked Skylar over.
They knocked Skylar over.
Skylar's going to take the kick.
Skylar's going to take the kick.
Oh, they went pretty far.
Come on, Ryan.
Goes out.
White ball.
White ball. No.
Oh, he changed his mind.
Red ball.
Taylor knocks it out, breaks up the play.
Taylor knocks it out. Dad, why did he blow the whistle?
Penalty on white.
Penalty on white.
Red with a free kick just outside the box.
Red has a free kick.
Red has the free kick outside of the box.
White builds a wall. White's building a wall.
White is building a wall.
The wall of green. The great wall.
My dad's trying to make jokes. Ellie scoops it up. I'm saving you guys from his weird jokes. No more dad jokes. Red saves the ball from the goal. End of game.
That's game.
In the comments, say that you guys liked me better, and I'll host your next game.
Give it
What was the score?
2-0 for LaRoca.
2-0
LaRoca Lloyd.
for La Roca Lloyd.
La Roca.
La Roca, the Rock. La.
Everybody, vote for Jessie, not Jessa. She has a broken leg. She don't even know what she's saying. Chase me down, Jessa.